fifth drama, which I will end the first part of my recommendation. When I started Pursuit of Jade, I think it was around quite early on, it just hit me that I would recommend this number 5, this fifth drama, if you enjoy Pursuit of Jade. Hands down, hand on heart, you must watch the double. It's not negotiable. Okay, this isn't like a light suggestion. You must watch the double. Okay, I think this is probably the only one I'm thinking. If you like Pursuit of Jade, the instant click, it instantly reminded me of the double. But of course, it's not the same. Just the fact that it's a historical, set in time drama. It's the same genre, but I'll explain why it's similar in terms of the male lead. I will explain. Trust me, I will explain. Again, it's starring Wu Jingyan, the goddess herself. Absolutely not biased at all. I'm absolutely not biased. I don't know what you're talking about. I've noticed she is primarily casted in revenge dramas. So I think that is the genre that she does really well in. And the double is a revenge tale. It's about this woman who is essentially in episode 1, so no spoilers, it's quite literally the first opening scene. She gets buried alive by her husband. If that doesn't make you want to watch, I don't know what will, because that's the opening. I didn't even know what it's about. All I knew is that Wu Jian, I'm gonna watch. The opening shocked me. My jaw was hitting the floor at that opening. It was quite literally, I can still remember how I felt, because I didn't watch the trailer, just went to it completely blind. To convince you to watch, I just thought that is the opening. She gets buried alive by her husband, and hence begins her journey to carry out revenge. She wants to know why this has happened. There's a bigger conspiracy, there's a bigger plot at hand here. Wu Jingyan's character, I'm very sorry I forgot the character's name. Wu Jingyan's character is the main character. I don't really see the male lead, if you will. I see him mostly as a side character. Very extremely, if you want to follow head over heels for another handsome actor, and I'm saying this with a straight face because that's just pure facts. I'm just spitting facts here, because this man, Wang Xingyue, when I watched this drama, I thought this man was like at least 28 years old, at best 30, if not 32. Like, those are very specific ages that ran through my head. You can imagine the shock when I found out he was born, like, I'm pretty sure he's like 23 now, 23 or 24. This man is 23 or 24. This man is younger than me. So I had a bit of a meltdown, of course. I just felt like an absolute PDF. Like, this man is, I thought this man was 30, okay? But if you watch him in this show, this variety show called Hello Saturday, he's an absolute kid at heart. He acts his age. But in the drama, he acts as if he's 30, and that just proves that Wang Xingyue is extremely talented. Because I'm pretty sure when they shot that, it takes about like 3 months to shoot, right? But then the post-production will take approximately, like, normally an estimate, give a ballpark, it's like 1 year. So they would have shot that prior to airing, he would have been 22. So when I was thinking about that, I had a bit of a midlife crisis, essentially. If you love Pursuit of Jade, you have to watch it. It's because you will fall head over heels with Wang Xingyue's character. This character is a high-ranked person in the court, without spoilers. It's not that he just doesn't outshine the female lead, played by Wu Jiyan, right? You will notice it's similar to Pursuit of Jade in the sense that this male character is supporting the female, okay? They're not saving the damsel in distress. They step in when it's such a dire consequence that if they don't do it, the female is they're gonna D-word. They step in when it's absolutely necessary to step in, and they let the women handle it independently. But when the female character asks, they actually ask for help, or it's clear that they need help, then they step in. They trust their female counterparts to handle it. They trust that they can handle it, but they give the indication that I am here if you need me. without being pushy, without being condescending. That is the reason why Pursuit of Jade is so freaking successful, as in the portrayal of this male lead. It's not about women being so independent, over hyper independent, that they would reject help, but actually just the knowing, it's just the emotional intelligence that is appreciated in Pursuit of Jade, is that he was able to assess, the Marquis of One is able to assess the situation and think, well, this is clearly that my girl needs help. It's not about outshining who or outshining whoever. It's just assessing the situation. They're supporting their female counterparts. It's literally the same in the double. The traits that you liked in the Marquis of One, this one particular trait is letting the women handle it, but showing that, hey, I'm here if you need any help. You just need to ask. And when there are scenes, without spoilers, there's scenes where Wu Jingyan's character in the double actually asked. And then he's like, okay. But it's not straightforward as it sounds. You're gonna have to just find out. And Wang Xingye's character in the double obliged. It's like, okay, because I'm glad you asked, because it's clear that he's already there for her. He doesn't butt in, because the reason being is that this is her story. This is her revenge, and she's more than capable. But sometimes, because she's not of high ranked, she's not of a high ranked birth, but he has resources, and the Marquis of Wuhan does the same thing. He has money, but he just does it in the background and doesn't invade. I think that's the best word. They don't invade. So this one trait that I think everybody loves about the Marquis of Wuhan, you're gonna love in the double, played by Wang Xingyue. Trust me, you're gonna. If you're having withdrawal symptoms from finishing Pursuit of Jade, when I saw what he was doing, the Marquis of Wuhan in Pursuit of Jade, I immediately got reminded of the double, Wang Xingyue's character. That is the introduction to get you to convince to watch, because you got this exquisite female lead supported by a healthy male, high-ranked, handsome, super handsome male character, and then it's about revenge. It's about politics, it's about revenge. There's lots of scheming going on. It is truly brilliant. I think I'm gonna have to rewatch it. It's on Netflix. I'm surprised that Pursuit of Jade blew up, because also Netflix, but the double didn't blow up, because I find the two a little bit similar because of the male character, purely because of the male character and a strong independent female lead. So hand on heart, you must watch it. If you absolutely love Pursuit of Jade, you must. I don't know how many times I've said that, but those are my 5 recommendations.